Sosa out to Clanton. Clanton crossover. A little high-low. Herzog picked up the dribble. Tipped away, UAB ball. They trail by 3. We're under 4 minutes to go. Sanders is having an off night. Johnson resets.
Good decision. UAB resetting. They're going to go try and get Sanders involved here. Baseline runner, double stagger screen.
Oh, Taylor threw it away. And Johnson said, shoot it, man. 64-61, UCF leads. This is a TV timeout. It's been a great game so far. 64-61, UCF leads UAB with 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. Here's a look at the new kids on the block, the 2011 commits. Michael Chandler, one of the top players in the nation from Lawrence North and Indianapolis. Rod Days from Weston. Wayne Martin out of Jacksonville. Casey Wilson from Northport. That's the 2011 class. The newest commit, Sean Smith for 2012. He is Martin's teammate there at the Providence School in Jacksonville.
Sean Smith is a real deal. I mean, not to take anything away from the rest of the recruits, because Michael Chandler is the 4th-ranked center in the country right now, but Sean Smith is the real deal. He's a program changer at the point guard position, and he's a heck of a get by Coach Jones and the rest of the UCF coaching staff.
Donnie Jones knows how to recruit some outstanding players. 12 of his former players have gone on to the NBA.
Tom has to be careful that if UAB comes with a double.
Oh, he lost that. Clanton back to Gaynor. What a hustle play that was.
Shot clock does not reset, though, at 10 seconds.
Jordan takes notice of it. He's got Sosa. Does Sosa know? In the paint. No, lost it. It'll be UCF ball with 1 second remaining on the shot clock.
Well, 1 second left. You got to go with some type of lob play. So if I'm UAB, I'm crowding that lane.
Shot blocked. Nice job by Cameron Moore. Well, it's a career night offensively for Herzog. 18 points. Up ahead is Sanders. The spin. And how he put that in the hoop, I have no idea.
That's
in
big
traffic.
time. That's big time, and he's been really, really quiet here. Let's see if he can't get going in the last 2:40 left.
It's now a 1-point game. Sanders now with 11 points. Clanton thought about the 3, the spin, out to Sosa. UCF has 3 players on the floor who shoot 40% or better from deep. Clanton, the best 3-point shooter on the team. The tip ends up in the hands of Sanders. It's a 1-point game. Timeout the call. Mike Davis with 3 timeouts left. UCF has 3 timeouts remaining as well.
Well, it's my favorite night of the week, Sunday Night Fish Fry. BHSN is cooking up a full night of your favorite fishing shows with the Sunday Night Fish Fry. Join us Sunday nights beginning at 7 p.m. with the Average Angler Adventures. Then it's a full hour of Hooked on Fishing at 7:30, Average Angler Classics at 8:30, Fishing the Flats at 9:30, and the new Extreme Fishing Adventures at 10 p.m. The Sunday Night Fish Fry right here on BHSN.
It's making me hungry.
I'm starving. I could go for a little mahi-mahi right now.
I actually ate some sardines today. That's no lie.
Did you really? I can't get in the sardine game, to be honest with you. It's the smell, you know, that just look like they're staring right at you. I feel bad.
They were in the Louisiana hot sauce.
Ooh,
delicious.
Well played, sir. Well played.
What a game. 64-63, UCF leads, and the Knights are playing defense against the Blazers. Tough to stop this guy. Johnson's got 10 points, 10 assists.
I think we're in for a pretty exciting 2 minutes left here.
Herzog, one of the best defenders in college basketball, and Soko will get some shots. Herzog poked that ball away from Moore. Soko has been Johnny on the spot all night long. Moore might have got away with a little hook there, too.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Soko just always around the ball. It's kind of like Isaiah Sykes for UCF, but he's so active, you know, getting to the rim. And you watch him off the ball. He's always moving. He's always following the shot. It doesn't take a lot of X's and O's to figure out how Soko's getting his points. He's just outworking everybody.
He's 4 of 9 from the free throw line. The crowd has been chanting air ball all game long. He has airballed 2 free throws tonight. 2 minutes, 3 seconds remaining, and now it's a tie game. Makes them both crucial free throws.
Calmly knocks him down.
UCF now trailing by 1. UCF for the game shooting 51% from the field. UCF is a perfect 7-0 this season when shooting 50% or better for the game. Jordan uses the pick, and he will draw the foul. That's going against Soko.
That's a good job of splitting the screen. I think that if he wouldn't have gotten tripped up here, you watch Marcus split that double team. Had a pretty good path to the basket there.
Check that, the foul went against Moore. Nope, they changed it up again. Soku, it is his 4th foul. Jordan, an 80% free throw shooter.
Ties it up.
That's his first free throw tonight.
It takes a lot of poise, a lot of confidence to step up with 1:53 left. Knock down 2 free throws. Spoke too soon.
Jordan gets his own rebound, draws the foul. That is team foul number 8 on UAB. He's staying right there at the free throw line.
That's the cardinal sin. You got to box out the free throw shooter. Nobody touches Marcus Jordan. That doesn't count as a box out, what Sanders did.
UCF takes the lead. 17 lead changes tonight.
You must box out. 1:50 left. Little things win basketball games. It's not always knocking down shots. It's not always coming up with a big steal. It's the little things like boxing on the free throw line that make all the difference.
UAB UCF here at the UCF Arena, a crowd of 7,500. I'm David Bauman. Our color analyst is Mike O'Donnell, former Knights point guard. Scott Engels, our producer. Kendall Tierney, our director.
Good
Dexter
kick.
Fields, that's his 5th three-pointer.
Ice water running through Fields' veins right now. That's a kick, too, by Sanders. He came off a flare screen, drove the baseline. That is a kick.
It is a homecoming to remember for Dexter Fields. Taylor Young, for 3, may have gotten away with a little extra step, but he missed it.
He hesitated. There was no way he was knocking that shot down. He thought about it way too much. Just got to be a basketball player and knock it down.
1 point lead for UAB. This crowd is loud.
They're going to take it down to about 10 seconds. I think Coach Davis is going to get a timeout here with about 10. Yeah, he's going to get a timeout right now.
14 seconds remaining on the play clock, under 50 seconds in the game.
Now, what's been successful for UAB in the first half and second half is that when they're coming off a ball screen, or they're coming off a flare screen, if they don't have the three, they do a great job of attacking the basket to make a play, not necessarily attack to score. They're so good at driving and kicking opposite. That's such a hard thing to teach because when you drive along the baseline, let's say if you're driving from the right side, if you're any kind of defense, you shift towards the ball. You're supposed to guard the ball. So if you can bring one or two defenders with you, what's always open? The deep pass, that long skip, is that if you can get to the rim and you can skip it along the baseline there, which is exactly what happened on that last play with Dexter Fields. So we're taking a look at the highlights with Dexter Fields. He has been big time from the three-point line here in the first half and second half. Very poised. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy, just stepping up and knocking down shots. And that's what he did in high school. That's what he's doing for UAB right now. And there's the kick I was talking about right there.
It's a career high, 19 points for Dexter Fields, 5 of 7 from deep, 6 of 8 from the field, and perfect 2 of 2 at the free throw line.
Another thing that makes Fields good is he doesn't just stay in one spot to shoot the three. He will move without the basketball to find the open spot to knock it down.
What will UAB do right here?
Well, I think they're going to go to Sanders, to be honest with you. You're going to see maybe that ball screen with Aaron Johnson and to try and get Sanders in a one-on-one situation. Right to Sanders on the wing.
Clock. Sanders
ice water.
buries it.
Ice water.
It's
great
a
play.
4-point game. Timeout, Donnie Jones.
That is a big time shot by Sanders. You can't get any more clutch than that. It's a good offensive set by UAB. Good play, diagrammed up by Mike Davis.
He was due.
With a hand in his face, too. I mean, that wasn't just a wide open three. Watch this. You see, that drive by Aaron Johnson is designed for him to drive right there. It's not designed. He had no idea that he was supposed to take it to the rim on that. Excuse me. He had an idea he was supposed to take it to the rim, but that was designed for him to drive. It was kind of like a pseudo drive, so have you, to allow Sanders to come around that top of the key.
A Central Florida limited tickets remain for the much anticipated basketball game between your UCF Knights and the Memphis Tigers Wednesday, February 9th at 7 p.m. at the UCF Arena. Don't wait any longer. This game will be sold out. Purchase your tickets today by calling the UCF ticket office at 407-UCF-1000 or log on to UCFathletics.com. Just the other day, it was announced that only 1,000 tickets remain for that game. Herzog in the paint misses it, gets his own rebound, and gets stripped. Herzog, the dunk, and one!
Whoa! Shake weight, Mr. Bauman. That's a powerful play.
Herzog's got 20, a career high.
Changes a two-possession game into a one-possession game right now with 24 seconds on the clock. You have an opportunity to catch it to 1 point. If Tom makes this, you know UCF's going to come with a press, or if you're UAB, you got to have your press break ready. Probably go with 24 seconds left. You try and go for one steal and then a foul. This is why, are you kidding me? We get to sit here and have access to calling this game? We get paid for this?
An incredible game.
Give me a break. I love it.
Herzog misses the free throw, and UCF quickly fouls. Sanders will go to the line. UCF trails by 2. Prior to that free throw, Herzog was a perfect 6 of 6. He's got 20 points, 8 rebounds. Mike Davis looking for his 100th win as the UAB head coach. 21.2 ticks left on the game. David Bauman alongside Mike O'Donnell here at the UCF Arena. Big crowd, 7,500, 8th largest crowd in UCF history. UAB has won 3 of their last 4 games. UCF has lost 5 straight. Sanders
calmly knocks that down. He was so quiet there for about 12 to 14 minutes in the second half, and then big-time players step up in big-time games, and he's doing just that.
He'll reach his season average in points if he makes this. Makes them both. Back to a 4-point game. 2-possession game.
You got to push it up in a hurry.
The press is on. Jordan. Into Herzog, out to Gaynor.
Good kick.
Jordan for 3. Misses. Fields has the rebound. And in fitting fashion, Dexter Fields in his hometown of Orlando will get a chance to extend his career high in points. He already has 19. The sophomore from Olympia High School.
That was not the shot. That was not the shot that UCF wanted to get. You know, you can't shoot a fadeaway 3. I really thought Marcus Jordan was going to kind of turn the boosters on a little bit and try and get something at the rim.
Rebound Clanton. Here comes Jordan. Sosa for 3. A leaner, way short.
He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do that. Just catch and shoot. In that situation, you got 2 timeouts. Just catch and shoot a 3 like you know how to do. You call a timeout, you set up your press, you hope to get a steal. That's what should have happened, but Isaac Sosa, you know, he's just trying to get a and 1.
Blazers, a second-half team, have outscored opponents this season by a total of 134 points and counting, now with Johnson at the free throw line. And the crowd files out, sensing this one is over.
Johnson has definitely been the, you know, we talk about him a lot throughout the broadcast, but it's almost like you can't talk about him enough because he does so many things well as a leader that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet. And Mike Davis said, he told me before the game, he's like, I think I'm going to cry when Aaron Johnson graduates.
74-69, the final score. UAB remains perfect in the all-time series against UCF. UAB now 6-0 against UCF, and the Knights have lost 6 straight games after starting the season a perfect 14-0, ranked as high as number 18 in the nation. Mike Davis with his 100th career win at UAB. UCF solid offensively, but not enough against the potent Blazers. We'll break down this game when we come back on Bright House Sports Network. A 6th straight loss on the season for the UCF Knights. The UAB Blazers come to Orlando and pull out a 74-69 victory here in Conference USA play. Blazers now 5-2 in conference. Knights just 1-6. David Bauman alongside Mike O'Donnell. It was a terrific game, all the way down to the wire. 19 lead changes, 10 ties, and at the end, Jamar Sanders came up with some big buckets. He was ice cold for the middle stretch of this game and then wound out with 18 points as season average.
Well, he started off really hot in the first half, coming off down screens and dribble handoffs, knocking out some big-time jumpers, getting to the rim as well. But in the second half, went a little cold. But, man, that last three at the end there, that was big time. I mean, you talk about big-time players stepping up in big-time moments in big-time games. That was nicely done by Sanders.
3-pointers for UAB, 10 of 20, almost unconscious, 50% from the three-point line. The Orlando kid, it was Dexter Fields coming to his hometown and just draining threes along with Sanders.
Yeah, he had a couple in the first half, hit a couple in the second half, moved so well without the basketball. UCF really couldn't find him, especially in semi-transition. But when you run sets for Fields and he gets his feet set, forget about it. That's automatic. That's going in the hoop.
A career high, 19 points for the former Olympia Titan star, Dexter Fields. For UCF, it was Tom Herzog, the 7-footer in the middle, with a career day. 20 points, his career high, and 8 rebounds. He had some big blocks in this one as well.
I thought Tom played very well. I thought he played very well and under control. He didn't really force anything. He had one bad shot, I think, in the first half. But for the most part, he played angles very well in the post. Was always his typical defensive presence was always there. But when he was able to get one-on-one situations in the post, it was automatic. It was those baby hooks over the left shoulder that were pretty much just couldn't stop. UAB couldn't stop that baby hook, and that spin move right there shows you some big-time basketball by Tom Herzog.
And UCF had been desperately searching for a third option besides Clanton and Jordan on the offensive end, and they had Herzog to turn to. Here's a look at the final stats. Both teams shooting percentages way up there, 49 to 48. The free throws, UAB struggled from the free throw line. UCF did a nice job at 12 of 13. 3-point makes, 10 of 25 of 17 for UCF. UCF out-rebounds UAB by 1. The assists, thanks in large part to Johnson's 11, 19 to 12 in favor of UAB, and the turnovers 10 to 13, right about their season averages.
Yeah, but the 19 to 10 assist to turnover ratio is, I think, what won the ball game for UAB. Is that on the offensive end they're so unselfish, and not only they're unselfish, but when they take good shots too. It's one thing to be unselfish, and you could be almost too unselfish where you're passing up good shots, but they have such confidence in each other, and they're such good shooters that when they're driving, they're making the defense collapse. They do a great job of kicking the ball out to the wing, knocking shots down.
Tom Herzog had 4 block shots for UCF, and well, open up the record books because it's a banner year for this team in the paint, just blocking shot. Herzog leads Conference USA in that category. Clanton right behind him, second place, 144 on the season. There's still a long season left to be played here.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see that number grow and grow as long as you bring energy and effort. Those blocks will keep adding up in the stat sheet, and Tom Herzog and Keith Clanton have done an outstanding job all year timing up those blocks and has done a really good job stopping other teams' post players from having successful games.
Mike, we don't have much time left, but what does UCF need to do to turn this thing around?
Well, to be honest with you, you got to take into account that UAB is a really good basketball team, and I thought this was their best effort in the last 6 games of the season. They had a great effort against Marshall, but tonight you saw on the defensive end, you and I both looked at each other at the first break and we said, wow, this is a total difference in the type of effort and speed and intensity that they brought in the first half and second half that they didn't have in the last 5 or 6 games of the season. So once they fix that from the defensive end, which I think they did, knock a few shots down, they're going to be okay.
For Mike O'Donnell and our terrific Bright House Sports Network crew, I'm David Bauman saying so long from the City Beautiful. UAB a winner in this one, 74-69 the final score.